Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good in the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, doing like good in the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to blitz. Home run, I'm throwing and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm 0 to end, while bunt down without settling. I break ground, feel the bass, you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go.
From Petco Parking. So stepping in is Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Oh, right back to him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. One out, bases empty, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. On the ground, softly towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. It's late. He's safe. An exceptional effort comes up just short, and now the bases will be loaded. Now to the plate, Brad Miller, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hazley at third, Harper on second, Hoskins at first, 1 gone. Full count still. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next up is Andrew McCutchen, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. And now Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 2-2 one more time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Into the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hazley able to track it down for the third. Striding in is Alec Bohm, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Here's Will Myers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. All even now, 2-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So we got him swinging. Gene Segura goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back. You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. In for strike 2. Hazley stands at second with 2 gone. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He handles it easily and the inning is over.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
2-2.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped at third. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2. Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Paddock. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now to the plate, here is Brad Miller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
That's outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now battle.
1-1.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Into hit will be Trent Grisham. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trent Grisham becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now back, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tatis is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp. Here now the 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Next up, Zach Wheeler struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Myers gets there for the catch, and that in. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Outside, 2-1. To first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to stand in is Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next, Austin Nola struck out in his first at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball well outside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. 2 down with a runner at first, and up next is Ha-Seong Kim. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Nope. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Brad Miller would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Philly. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Paddock. Jorge Mateo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this is sent down the ground out to Segura at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So next to hit is Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they'll come back with 1 1/3 as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. No damage. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57. Dan.
And now in the box, Brad Miller. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. 2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Andrew Knapp would be next. Full count now, 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. back up the middle. There's Segura. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Now
So the next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now with the plate is Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
The count now at 2-1. And I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp. He'll start us off in the 8th. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Torreyes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Philly shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. 2-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Miller will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone. Manny Machado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
3-2 now to Machado. He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. The set and the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. And 8 innings. Matt Strahm will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here now is Adam Hazley. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Emilio Pagan, a 6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Myers going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next, here is Bryce Harper. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Is roped to left, a base hit. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the inning opens with Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Hoskins gathers it in, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Well, he has some trouble with it. Now a long throw home. And the Padres are going to walk off as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
For a ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you will give a chance. You got your block on fire, remain in the G. something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last on the rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project with his dog, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a baby chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your business. And don't be crying and it's something, you a baby chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your business. And don't be crying and it's something. You got a trespass and you got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? The girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth.